What's going on guys, CasualSavage here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to record your computer screen. Now the software we're going to be using is known as OBS Studio. This is a free program. You can see it's available on Windows, Mac and also Linux. So a link to their website will be in the description, and this is exactly where you download it from as well. Now once you've downloaded it, it'll look similar to this. Now for those that already have OBS but have never used it and you probably have had it for a while, this is an updated version, so just make sure you go ahead and update it first. So I'll start over to the side here where it says sources and also scenes. So the main thing you're going to be working with is just one scene, because of course you're not going to be swapping, you're not live streaming. One scene should already be there by default. If not, just simply press the plus button here, add a scene, name it whatever you want to. From there, click the sources tab and then you select the plus button. And now here is where you get to pick what you want to actually record. So for example, you can use display capture, which will basically pick anything which is on the screen, or you can use a window capture, which will be targeted to a specific program. For example, if you want it to record just OBS, and you can then play around on your computer and the recording will only show OBS, it won't show anything else. So that's one way you can use that. For me, I'm just going to use display capture, and of course you can name it whatever you want to, or just leave it as it is, and I'm going to select OK. Now because I've got two monitors, it is asking me what display I want. So as you can see, I can put it between 1 or 2. Now 1 is actually my laptop screen, and as you can see I'm actually currently recording using OBS. And if I select my second monitor, which is of course what we're on right now, I can select OK. And this is now recording the current screen you're also seeing. Now the next thing here, we've got the audio mixer. So you've got desktop audio. Now this is if you want desktop audio to be playing or hearing in the background. Now bear in mind, if you are going to use this, I would highly recommend you do test this out before recording anything, just so you can get the levels correct. For example, the desktop audio I would turn down so you're not too loud, or so it's not too loud and it's overpowering your voice. And of course you've got these bars here which will help control what's too loud and what is too quiet. So you can see I've currently got mine muted. Now if I just unmute it and I press the volume button, you know it makes that noise. As you can see, nothing is happening. Now this might happen with you as well if there's no desktop audio and also with your microphone, so I'll go through both of them now. Select the settings icon and select properties. From here where it says device is currently set to default. Now mine are connected to external speakers, which is the LG one here. And I'm going to select that and I'm going to select OK. Now if I press that button again, you'll see this audio wave here will now begin to work. And as you can see, the audio bars here did work. Now moving on to the microphone, same thing. When you first start it up, your microphone may not be appearing, and the reason for that, you just need to select the settings icon, select properties, and over here it might be set to default. Just select your microphone and then just select OK, and of course it'll be working as normal. Now heading over to the settings, which is on the right side, this is where you can record or where you can choose the quality of the recording. Now all the settings on general, to be honest, are pretty much set up for you. You won't need to change anything, so by all means if you want to go through you can. The main things you want to change is if you head over to output first of all, you can see here you've got the recording. So this is the recording path where the videos will save to. If you of course want to change it, just select browse and choose a different place. Now another thing which is really important, which is recording format. You can see mine set to MP4. By default, when you first download it, it's either going to be set to MKV or MOV, or even FLV. It's one of those. I've had OBS for a long time, but just change it to MP4. It's going to be the best thing for you. From there, of course, you've got the audio tab again. We've already set this up from what we just done at the beginning when we set the settings icons down here. Then we've got the video. So this is where you can choose the resolution and of course the frames per second. Now this is what I record with, 1920 by 1080 at 60 FPS. And for you guys, it's completely optional. I wouldn't go any lower than 1280 by 720, so I'd always leave it there. And also, you can see, because on the output scale, you can down resolution if you need to, but I wouldn't do that. You then have the downscale filter here. For me, to be honest, I've kept it on linear. It's been the best for me. I've never had any issues. So by all means, you guys can use the same. If you've got a higher end PC, then of course you can go down towards these bottom ones here. Then you've got some hotkeys. Again, this is mainly if you are going to be streaming. If you need to use hotkeys, it's pretty easy to set up. You just click anything, press in any key you want to, and you can see that's now set up to mute the audio. And finally, onto the advanced tab here. This you, to be honest, don't need to touch. If you want to, by all means you can. However, you're actually all set up ready to record, so just click apply and OK. And once you're ready to record, all you need to do is select start recording. Now, the only reason why I'm not going to do it is because, like I said, I am currently recording with OBS, as you can now see here. So currently recording, as you can see, recording for 10 minutes. And at the bottom right, it just tells you the frame rate of also the CPU it's using up. But yeah, once you're done recording, all you need to do is select stop recording. Then it'll be saved in that file path location we picked earlier in the video.